Are you tired of manually creating invoices for your business and clients? Well, we've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to be introducing you to an automated invoice template in Excel. That is the ultimate tool to save you time and keep you organized. And the best part about this automated invoice template in Excel is that you can export it as a PDF with a click. Whether you are a business owner, a freelancer, or someone looking for an efficient way to manage invoices, this invoice template will transform the way you work. Let's dive in. First up is easy to use. All you need to do is input your client's details, invoice items, and prices. So this is the invoice template we have here. Need to customize it for your brand? No problem. You can easily add your company logo, change colors, and tweak the layout to fit your brand. As you can see here, it has the business logo, which you can easily change. So let's see how we can change the logo by just selecting it. Then go over to picture format, change picture. I'll choose from a file. Let's assume this is what I'm going to use. I select it, then I click on insert. As you can see, it is changed right away. You can also change the name of the company. So I can say Diku Cars, something like that. From here, you can also change the name of the company as well as the address. All you need to do is just select it, then you can effect the change. And right here, we have bill to. This is where you enter the address of the company you'll be billing. And take note, you are not going to enter this manually. Right now, we are under invoice. If you come over to customers tab, you will see the list of all the customers you have and their respective addresses. Take note, the names here and the addresses, you are going to enter them. So this one here is not using any formulas. So if I go back to invoice, then I come right here, I just click on the name here, take notice of the address here. If I drop the arrow and choose ABC company, you see that the address will change automatically. If I go back and select XYZ company, the address will change automatically. At the moment, you notice that I have only 4 companies. If I come over to customers, then I go ahead and add in a new company. I have KD Prints. I'll enter their address. And then finally, the email address, I'll just enter a random email address, kdprints.com. Now, if I go back to invoice, then I drop down the arrow here, you see that I have the new company, which is KD Prints. If I select it, the address will populate. Awesome. Next thing we have here is invoice number. Take note, this invoice number, you are going to be entering it manually. So I have 1. I can enter 2 or maybe 3. For now, let's leave it as 1. That is our very first invoice. The date is using a formula, which is today, as you can see here. So anytime you open the invoice, you get the current date. And then the due date, all you need to do is enter equal sign. Then you select the invoice date, just like this. And you see the name of the cell there. Then plus, and you enter the number of days you want the invoice to be paid. So if I want the invoice to be paid in 15 days time, all what I need to do is enter 15, then I hit enter. Then 15 days will be added to today's date. Awesome. Maybe I want it to be paid in 10 days time, so I can edit the formula here just by clicking in here. I remove the 15, then I enter 10, and you see that the date is changed. Now let's come to the actual invoice itself. So first thing we have here is quantity. So maybe I have 2 of a particular item. Then the description is going to be, let me say, car bonnet parts. And the unit price is $55 or whatever currency you are using. If I press enter, the amount will be calculated, and then the subtotal will also be calculated, and the tax is also calculated, and we have the total right here. Take note, the tax will depend upon the percentage you are using. So here I'm using 10%. So in order to change the percentage, just click in here, then you enter your percentage figure right here. That's all what you need to do. Now let's come back here and enter another product. Maybe this time around quantity 1. So I'll just say product 2, and the unit price is going to be $100. If I hit enter, the subtotal will be calculated and then the total tax will also be calculated and added to the subtotal, which will give us the total. Isn't this cool? Down here, we have payment information which you'll be entering yourself manually. And here's the game changer. Once your invoice is ready, you can export it directly to PDF with just one click. No need for extra software or complicated steps. By clicking on this button that is export as PDF, a PDF file will be exported, bearing the invoice number and then the name of the business you are sending the invoice to. And take note, it's going to be saved into a particular folder which you'll be specifying. Now if I click on export as PDF, it is exported just like that. So let me go over to the folder. I have it here, invoices, and you see that I have one, that is the invoice number and the name of the company, that's KD Prints. If I go ahead and open it up, you see the new logo, the name of the company, the from address, invoice number, as well as invoice date and due date. Going down, we have all the parameters we have entered into our invoice, and we have the total right here. So with this, you can easily send it to your clients and get your payment. Isn't this cool? Now I'm going to go ahead and try another invoice. So what I do is I'll just change the invoice number maybe to 3. The due date, I'm going to change it to maybe 14. So I'll just remove the 0 and enter 4 to make it 14. Hit enter. I'll alter the products a bit. Maybe this time around this will be quantity 3, and then the unit price will be 45. Hit enter, and you see our new total. I'll go ahead and click on export as PDF, and it is exported. Let's check it out in our folder. We have it right here, invoice number 3 to KD Prints. Upon opening it, you see invoice number 3 and the new due date. Awesome. One other thing you can do is you can customize the colors in here. So if I highlight, then I go over to fill color, I can choose whichever color I want. Maybe if I need blue, so that it will match with my logo colors. This is how you can set that. How cool is that? Ready to take your invoicing to the next level? Download the automated invoice template in Excel now and experience the ease of automation. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more productivity tools just like this one. See you next time.